guys, it's me, and today I'll just be showing you all of my Littlest Pet Shop customs, or like Littlest Pet Shops that you've just painted or added things onto. I made most of these a really long time ago, so they're gonna look really bad because I was really bad at painting, and also my camera won't focus. Please. Well, it won't focus, so... Okay, there we go. It's focused, so let's get started. The first one that I did was this one. I got it from a Littlest Pet Shop blind bag. Yes, I did paint the G3 and G4, as well as G1 and 2. And it was made from a blind bag. It was just a white dog, and I just painted it with pink paint, and then I added Sharpie all over it, and I'm pretty sure her name is Jackie. Next one I made was this turtle. I got her also from a blind bag, and I just painted her, and then a little bit later I just added Sharpie, kind of messed her up, and I think her name is Shelby. See, it's really bad. The paint started dripping, and the eyes are really bad. It's really bad. And next I made this one, and she was really cute, but then like the top coat didn't dry, and this stuff got all over her face. It's like dirty stuff. It's really gross looking. And on the back too. Yeah, baby. So next to my next custom. Yeah, sorry about the little interruption. My mom just called my name, and yeah, back to the video. Next I made this one out of the same one that this one was. They're both from blind bags. And I did like a way better job on this one, except I messed up the eyes. Yeah, and the tail, like, behind it. Oh, there's paint. Yeah, that one's not my best, but it's probably one of them. Next I made this ram that was also from a blind bag. All I did was add sparkles and do the horns, and also the same thing that happened to this one. The top coat didn't dry, so dirty stuff got all over it. And I'm kind of glad that I don't really use the G3 because they're messed up. But I don't really use them anyways. Next I made this one out of the same one as this one, also from a blind bag. And I did more. I did the nose, some dots, I dipped the feet, and I did stripes on the horns and sparkles, and it looks a lot better. So next one. Next I made this swan from a blind bag. It was pink, and then I put dots all over it, and it looked really nice, except it started cracking and like chipping. So now it doesn't look very nice anymore. So yeah. And this was the first time that I ever repainted the eyes, and I think I did a really good job. Next I made this one out of the same one as this one. I painted it all these colors that are right here, but then I figured out I wanted to do something different, so I started taking all of the stuff off. Well, this was already chipped, but I started taking all of it off the head. And I just did this random eye. The other eye's just blank. And there's like purple that got stained on it. And this yellow right here. Can't really see it. But I don't think I'm going to do anything with it. I don't really use it. So you can just tell me what you want me to do with it. Next I did this one. I didn't really do a lot. I just did some sparkles right there. I did sparkles on the eyes and sparkles in the ear. Yeah, didn't do that much. Next I made this one. It's a super koala. It has a mask and rainbow eyes. And then this rainbow dot. And then just pink in the ears. It's not that special, and it doesn't look good. Next I made this one, and it has hair stuck to it from a prairie dog blind bag. I did the tail and it started chipping. Then I did like around the ears and it's really not even, like at all. Look, that's so small and that's so big. Like it's really not even, but if you look at it like this, it looks pretty good. I did a random thing right there and that, and it looked really bad. Next I made this one, which all I did was take a little sponge and I just, you can't really see it, but there's like a lot of like sponged dots with green and pink. And then that on the tail and the nose, and it turned out pretty good. Can't really see it. Next I made this one, and this one was not from a blind bag. Oh yeah, neither was this one. This wasn't from a blind bag, it was from a circus pack. I made this one out of this orange mouse. And see, all the tail just came off. I did pretty good until I started to do the eyes. And then I messed it up with those eyes because they look really bad. All the ones from here are gonna be like a little bit better because all of these ones I made like 2 years ago, and then these ones I made like within the last like year, so they'll be a little bit better. I made this one out of a blind bag. I was just really bored and I just started outlining the lines and stuff on it. And then I did a heart, and then I just did a bunch of like patterns on here, and then I added yellow to random spots. It's pretty cool from the front, but when you turn it around, it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look very bad though. I don't know. Then I made this bear from a blind bag, which I call it the 3D movie bear. Basically, she just loves watching 3D movies. There's hair coming out of this one too, because when I did the top coat, things got on it. Where this ear, it's pink with blue around it, well, red. And on this ear, it's blue with red around it, like 3D, I guess. And then this paw was all red, and that paw was all blue, but it kind of rubbed off, and I redid the nose. I redid it black with Sharpie. Next, I made this out of when they brought back the bauble. I just did the panda from the show. I just did blue and green. I added little bows. And I think I did pretty good. The eyes don't look great, but I think I did pretty good. You can see the painting's really rough. It's not that good. Next I made this one. My little cousin gave me one of the Littlest Pet Shops from McDonald's, and I cut it off the stand. And it was too plain, so I just did these dots like a headpiece and a little flower. And I did the paws, and I made freckles, and I put silver in the ear. Yeah, see, I cut it off. Yep. Next I made this one. It's the skunk from the show. It's a G4 where it's the ones where you can take off the head, which is creepy. I just put a bunch of glitter glue like all over it. Yeah. This one I made out of the same one as this one, but I did it like better, I think. The eyes were silver, but all the silver rubbed off and it's back to purple. I just did stripes on the stomach, on the head, and on the tail. It looks pretty good. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good. Next I made this one, which I'm really proud of. It's from the Mommy Baby when they brought back the bauble. Yeah, I just put dots, like blue dots all over it, and then the tip of the tail is blue. And I changed the eyes blue. I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. Next one is this one, and you're probably thinking, you didn't even change anything. I didn't really change much. I added green dots in with the pink dots that was already there, both sides. I put green over the heart that was there, and I put green in the heart with the air going through it. Put green on the tail, and little green dots on the feet. And these two, they were best friends, and they called themselves like the Dot Squad, something. Yep. Next I made this one, which is one of my all-time favorites. It was just a cat, and a long time ago I was pretending to put sunscreen on the face because we went to the pool. And when I tried to wipe the sunscreen off in the water, it kind of like messed up like the paint on the ears, and it was like bright pink like this, but then it like got all dark with the sunscreen, and the eyes got a little bit smudged. So I tried to fix that a little bit right there. I kind of did a good job. But I just repainted all those pink spots. So it was bright pink again. Yeah, she's one of my favorites. Next I did this deer from a blind bag, because I used to pretend she was really mean, because she looks like she's really mean, and she was really plain, and I wanted to make her look more sweet, so I added some like darker orange in. I gave her some freckles and a pink nose, and I added orange hooves and a little orange tail. So yeah. Next I made this one from the Bring Back the Bauble Mommy Baby Set Deer. I just added little freckles. That's it. It's not really a custom, I just painted little freckles because I thought she looked like she could use some freckles. So I guess some people wouldn't really count this as a custom, but I do because I did paint it. This one I made the other day because, I don't know, she just didn't look right. So I just added glitter on here, gave her like makeup, I guess, and a new mouth, and some glitter right there, and some glitter right there. This one I also made the other day. Don't worry, it's supposed to look really bad. Whoops. It's this raccoon, which used to be my 3D movie raccoon, like my 3D movie bear, and they were best friends, but I didn't like it, so I basically put a bunch of water in a bowl and like some nail polish, kind of like water marble, and I just swished it around. Yeah, so it kind of look like this, and I used white push pins, and I put it in the eyes, and I made like the eyes are popping out. The last one, I know this isn't a Littlest Pet Shop, but I got it, and my mom thought it was. It's one of those princess things, and I made it into Cheshire Cat. I just colored it with Sharpie, painted the eyes yellow, and painted the big smile. Yeah. And one day I think I might like dye the tip of the tail a little darker, but probably not. So yeah, this was my custom video. Thank you guys for watching. Here's all my customs. Bye guys.